we are, Around the Planet with Richard Mall for the month of October. I'm very excited to interview you, Richard. I frankly haven't met you before, so I'm super excited. And I'm excited for our employees to get to know you a little bit better. So thank you for agreeing to be interviewed. Why don't you tell us what you do and how long you've been here?
I'm a porter on the service drive, and
Okay.
I've been here about 6 months.
Okay, all right.
They haven't fired me yet.
Well, I'm hearing great things about you. I don't think they want to fire you. I've heard that you are a hard worker, very fun, nice guy, just all around great. So
Well,
thank
some
you.
of those things, perhaps.
Well, I think so. So how did you end up coming to Planet Automotive, or Planet Honda specifically?
I injured myself hiking,
Okay.
and I had a surgery that went bad. And I needed to move, but I had to move on flat ground because I have no feeling in my leg from the knee down except pain.
Oh.
So they messed up a nerve in my leg.
Oh my gosh.
And then the nerve pain transferred to the other leg, and they don't know how it does that. So I need exercise, and I don't need just straight exercise. I need to be moving, doing things that I do here.
Right.
Back in the 90s into the 2000s, I was a manager at a big Honda store in Kansas City, O'Neill
Okay.
Honda.
All right.
And I had one whole side of the street. I knew how hard these porters worked.
So hard.
And I knew the exercise would be good for me. So this is like me going to rehab, which was costing me $50 a shot,
Yep.
3 times a week.
Okay.
And I come here and I walk. I've been averaging over 6 miles a day
Oh my gosh.
walking here, according to my
That's
phone.
awesome.
So the exercise is definitely helping. When I don't fall down, every once in a while I'll just
Yeah,
kind of stumble
sure.
because I don't
Yeah.
feel the ground.
Yeah. Is it
That's
both
why I like
legs?
working here. It's
Yeah.
gone to both sides
Okay,
now.
okay.
So it's like trying to walk when your foot's asleep.
Right. Right. Wow. From hiking, who would have ever thought?
I just popped a tendon
Seriously.
in my arch, and the surgery included straightening my foot out. So they put some hardware in my heel.
Okay.
Because I was in surgery so long, they had to give me an additional nerve block behind the knee, and they hit the sciatic nerve.
Oh my God.
And the nerve is very slow to regenerate. So
When was this? Was this a while back, or?
it's been about almost 3 years now.
Oh, that's a long journey.
And I was walking with a walker for a year and then a cane.
Oh my God.
And
All from hitting that nerve.
all from them. The surgery was a success.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
the anesthesiologist
That hit
that
it
got
wrong.
me.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're happy you're here
It's fun.
and you're getting 6 miles.
Yeah.
That's good. And do they say good prognosis too, that this will come back, or we don't know yet?
Oh, I have to go see. I'm going for a consult next week with regard to my, because I walked with the walker and the cane. You tend to
Yeah,
stoop.
lean over. Yeah.
So I have a disc in my back that's pressing against the nerve bundle at the
gosh.
bottom. So they want to know if I want to fix that.
What are you thinking?
As bad as they screwed up my leg, do I want them in my back? I'm 79 years old.
Yeah.
If they screw up this time, I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh gosh.
And I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah. It's a tough decision.
I'm scared, really, to
Yeah.
do it.
I would be too. It's a big decision to not be able to move and then be in a wheelchair.
Right. Because I
bad's
don't
it?
mind dying. I just don't want to die on the couch.
I'm with you. Yeah, you want to be moving.
Yeah.
And you're getting 6 miles a day. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. So maybe there are people that don't really know what a porter does. What exactly would you say is your typical day, if you have a typical day?
Greet the customers, make sure they get with the right service rider, either park their car or move their car to where it's supposed to go. When they come to pick it up, we wash it and make sure it's ready to everything's functioning properly and deliver it to the customer.
It's a huge job. It really is, because that's where you think our customer service really comes into play, because the customer sees that their car was washed or taken care of and double checked. That's exactly what you want, as that extra set of hands and eyes on a vehicle.
Right.
So it's a big job, and I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
It's fun.
Good.
It's fun. There's good people here, lots of good people.
Yeah, we have
That's why I
great
came here.
Okay. Now,
It's
how
a
did you
very
know about
similar. I heard about it through a friend that
Okay.
that everybody here was pretty nice.
it? Yeah.
And it's a family store, which
Uh-huh.
is what I came from. Kansas City. The O'Neills were a 3-generation family, and I just like that environment. So
Yeah. which is nice.
Just happened to have an opening, and I said, you know,
We're all worked out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I see you have a Kansas City Chief hat on. You know, I don't know if we should be allowing that.
A lot of
Broncos
customers
are so bad that I don't know if we should be allowing the Bronco hat either.
A
So
lot of customers say that, so we have a lot of banter back and forth.
I
So
bet
it's a
you
good
do.
conversation starter.
I
What are
bet.
you doing wearing that hat? I
I
said,
know.
why are you wearing a Broncos hat? We've beat you 16 times in a row.
I know.
So it's fun.
That's why I can't really say you should be wearing a Bronco hat when it's like it's always a tough year.
I can remember, though,
Oh.
when Elway would come into Kansas City with a minute and a half or 2 minutes left on the
Yeah,
clock,
those Hail Marys.
drive down the field, beat us,
Yeah.
and it was
That's
over.
true.
And he did it for years.
That's true.
So it's just a cycle.
It is, but it is fun kind of to create the conversation.
It is.
And,
It is.
and kind of razz a little bit.
It
so
is.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Now, outside of working, what do you do for activities or fun? Do you have an interest that you like? Or
Well, when we first came out here, we were doing fix and flip houses. My
nice.
son and I, and we
Okay.
did. And then '08 happened,
Oh yeah. We
and
all know
I
08.
almost lost my shorts.
Yeah, I know.
I went to work for Land Rover.
Okay.
My wife and I both went back to work. My son was the one running
Right.
the company and doing that, but we were helping financially.
Sure.
And
Sure.
so we got through that. We didn't lose any houses. We made all the mortgages on time, and
Wow.
kept it going. And now he's a big developer, building apartment complexes, and
Wow. That's impressive that you
He's-
kept all the houses.
we did.
Really good
we
job.
kept them all.
That's a great job.
Yeah,
And now
it was hard work.
It's hard work, and it's unnerving for sure.
It's a little stressful.
For a business. That's what Lee said. He's like, boy, if you didn't earn your business badge in '08, I don't know what would take, because that was tough.
It was tough times.
It was tough
A
times.
lot of people lost their shirts.
Yep, lost businesses got shut down. So very impressive that you guys kept it going. And now he's building apartment buildings. Are they all over town or?
Yes, ma'am.
All
He's
right.
He's got. It takes so long in Denver and
Mm-hmm.
in Jefferson County to get permitted
Oh, I know.
to build anything. You've probably
Oh, he
experienced
knows,
that.
yeah.
And then you have to fight them tooth and nail
Everything,
for
uh-huh.
inspections.
Yep.
And
Oh yeah, it's been.
it's tough. I don't understand why the city doesn't step up, hire the necessary people,
I know.
because there's business sitting here.
Oh, I know.
Because once you buy the land to do the building on, your name's on the line at the
Yep.
bank, and they're
Yep.
expecting their payments.
Yep.
Well, if it's a year and a half before you can even start construction,
Exactly.
then it's another year and a half before you complete construction.
Exactly.
You got 3 years waiting on them.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I don't know. I hear this from Lee all the time. He's like, "We're waiting on this. We're getting Jefferson County's done this." So it's
It's very
been-
difficult.
It's been very challenging, I would say.
It is.
So your son must have nerves of steel.
Yeah, well, some.
because it is.
Yeah.
It's and patience.
Patience he has.
Because it is challenging.
He gets ticked. He just gets on his bike and takes off.
Okay.
He's a bicycle rider. So.
Okay. All right. Now, is he married with kids or?
Unfortunately, he just got divorced. He has 2 children.
I'm sorry to hear
He's in Majorca riding a bicycle right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We went there last year with him and really
wow.
loved the place. It's
I've
really
never
nice.
been there.
It's really a nice.
Is it beautiful?
It is pretty. It's laid back.
Uh-huh.
Everybody just has a ball there. I mean, it's just
Wow.
there's no stress or strain, no big heavy traffic. Even in Palma, the capital,
Wow.
it's not bad at all.
I have not been there.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Put it on my list. Did you guys go fishing?
We didn't go fishing, but we took a big boat out and
Okay.
cruised the whole island because the coastline is so
Okay.
beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. There's just swimming and snorkeling and things like that.
That's
but
awesome.
I can't swim too far because my leg cramps, so I can't do that
No,
anymore.
I'm sure your wife is like, no.
But there's this beach bar that I like,
that's
so
fun.
I
You gotta-
could raise my hand and get another
Yeah.
drink, and that's it.
You gotta love a beach bar. Now,
Oh,
how
yeah.
old are your grandkids?
10 and 8.
Oh, okay.
And I have a grandson in Kansas City that's just turned 19.
Okay.
My daughter adopted him as a baby. She was a social
Aw.
worker, and he's 19 now. He's got a year of college under his belt.
God bless your daughter. Wow.
So he plays basketball. He's only 6 foot tall, so that's a problem with the bigger schools. But he's
Yep.
at a little school in western Kansas called
Okay.
Sterling College,
Okay.
and he's doing okay there. He
Yeah.
wants to go to a bigger school, but
Yeah.
They want a point guard to be 6'5" and
Yep.
220 pounds, and he's
Yep.
6 foot about 150
Yep.
if he's lucky.
Yep.
He can jump out of the gym, but they
Yeah.
don't care.
They don't care. Yeah.
They want the big
They
bodies.
do. That's how it is. Well,
Yeah.
good for him, though.
Yeah, he's doing well.
He's doing. It sounds like he's doing great. And
Yeah, he's doing
how
well.
awesome of your daughter to
Yeah.
to
Well,
adopt that little
she's
boy.
a toughie.
She has to be.
She went to work for the VA now, and that's even the worst thing in the world.
Is that where she's
So-
working right now?
Yeah, she's a counselor for them with PTSD guys. and
Oh, I
it's-
can't even imagine that. Yeah.
No, I hope she gets away from
That's
it.
a huge job. It's really sad.
Sad, very sad.
Very sad.
It's
It is
very,
very
it's a
sad.
downer from the time you walk in the
Yeah,
door.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Patients, staff, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, God bless her. Jeez.
She's doing all right, but I want her to get out.
Yeah. Now, she's in Kansas City. Your son's here.
I've got, well, he's actually my stepson, so I have 2 stepkids here,
Okay.
and I have 3 other kids
All right.
by my first marriage,
Okay.
and one of them is the social
Mm-hmm.
worker with the VA,
Right.
and the other one is a sales representative for a big aftermarket, what do they call it? She sells financial instruments to
Okay.
big companies.
Wow.
And my other son is a bartender,
Okay.
and he was down in Fort Myers Beach and got wiped out. Lost his house, lost his car,
Oh,
lost
my
his job,
gosh.
everything. Whoosh.
Yeah, it was such
So-
interesting how my father-in-law has a place down there, and he didn't have any damage.
Yeah.
Shocking. A
Well,
little
this
bit of
is-
water came up, barely any, in Fort Myers.
This was right on the beach at Fort Myers
he's
Beach.
right on the beach. Oh,
So
wow.
they
weren't.
No, one of the places down there that I went to with him had 13 feet of water in it.
Oh, my gosh. Such
So
a pretty area. All
it
those
was
little bars
just
on the beach.
wiped out.
Wow.
But the owner owned a place in Wisconsin
Oh, okay.
and sent him and one of the other guys that he really liked
Yeah.
up there, and he's been up there, and now Jimmy Buffett has opened a Margaritaville there,
Love it. Okay.
and they called him and said, "You're going to be our new head bartender and
I
open the
love it.
bars."
Wow.
So he's getting ready to move back down there and run the bar at Margaritaville.
They're fun.
He's really excited about it.
He
yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
I've only been to the one in Vegas, but I'm a huge Jimmy Buffett fan.
Yeah, me too,
So
for
I
a
was
long,
so
long time.
bummed when he died.
I got to meet him live in 1972 in Key
Seriously?
West. In Key West.
Wow. How'd
was-
you run into him?
I was down there with 4 buddies, and we were drunk on our
Yeah.
butts in Sloppy Joe's,
Uh-huh.
and he walked in with the redheaded bass
Yep.
player,
Yep.
and they just went up on the stage and started playing. It's like 2:00 in the morning. They were drunk.
Oh my. Sure. Yeah.
The cops shut down the street,
Oh my.
told the bar they could stay open, and the whole place was packed. The street was packed.
Oh my God.
And he gave an impromptu performance. He was just the nicest guy. He'd come around to the tables and
Say
talk to
hi
everybody.
to everybody.
Yep.
Oh wow. What a night.
Yeah, it was fun.
That is very fun.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. All the parrot heads.
Yep.
It is. There's a huge following.
Key West has changed a great deal since then, but
Yeah.
you know, it's commercialized a lot.
Right.
but-
Yeah. That's a fun story.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was fun.
He was very fun. Now, how long have you been married to your second wife?
We never got married.
How long have
We've
you
been
been
together 45 years.
Well, you're common law married in Colorado.
Yeah. We both came out of divorces, and
Yeah.
we said, yeah, we'll get married, and we still haven't quite
40
got there.
years. Well, congratulations. You're married in my eyes. So.
Yeah, she's a toughie. She put up with me, so.
Well, I look forward to meeting her. We have a Christmas party every year,
Yeah.
and families usually bring spouses and kids. We have Santa come and face painting, so I look forward to meeting her at that point.
Yeah, I'll bring her in.
It'll be really fun. Well, it was sure nice getting to know you a little bit more. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and visit with me and let all the Planet family know a little bit more about you. It was
Okay.
fun. Do you have a
Yes.
favorite Jimmy Buffett song?
Pirate looks at 40.
Oh, I like that one too. All right.
This pirate's looking at 80. So.
Well, you're a young 80, right? They always say, 80 is a new 60, 60 is a new 40. I don't know if I believe
hope
all
so.
that. I hope so too.
You bet.
It'll be fun to see how that happens.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank you for having me.